Jeff was an ambitious young vlogger who thrived on pushing the envelope. His channel, Thrill Seeker, was centered around exploring abandoned places, urban legends, and paranormal activities. His subscribers loved the adrenaline rush they got from watching his hair-raising adventures. One day, Jeff came across a rumor about an old abandoned asylum on the outskirts of town. This asylum, Burton Manor, had been left untouched for decades and was said to be haunted by the spirits of its former patients. Jeff knew immediately that this was his next big adventure. Jeff gathered his camera gear, a flashlight, and some snacks, because nothing goes better with ghost hunting than a sandwich. He also messaged his friend Kevin to join him for the shoot. Kevin, the skeptic of the duo, always provided a good balance to Jeff's enthusiasm. They arrived at Burton Manor just as the sun began to set, casting long shadows over the decrepit building. Doors creaked, the wind howled through broken windows, and the atmosphere was unnervingly chilling. Kevin rolled his eyes. "This is going to be another one of your spooky flops, Jeff." Jeff shrugged and began recording his intro, hyping up the ghostly reputation of the asylum for his audience. As they ventured deeper into the building, the eerie silence was punctuated by their footsteps. Suddenly, Kevin paused, his flashlight flickering. "Why does it always have to be the flashlights?" he muttered. Jeff smirked and kept filming. As they walked down a particularly dark hallway, Jeff noticed a door slightly ajar. He grabbed the handle and pushed it open to reveal a room filled with old medical equipment, rusted and covered in dust. Kevin scoffed, "Oh look, tetanus shots waiting to happen." Jeff laughed, but his laugh quickly subsided as they heard a faint whisper. "Did you hear that?" Jeff asked, wide-eyed. Kevin shook his head, "Probably just the wind." But Jeff was convinced otherwise and urged Kevin to follow the sound. The whisper grew louder, more insistent, leading them to a staircase that spiraled into darkness. Always one for the dramatic, Jeff decided they should descend. As they reached the bottom, the air grew colder. An overwhelming sense of dread washed over them. They found themselves in what appeared to be the asylum's basement, where the notorious treatments were rumored to have taken place. Jeff's camera captured the decaying walls and flickering lights, adding to the ominous vibe. And then, out of nowhere, the whisper turned into a cry. Jeff spun around, trying to locate the source. Kevin's skepticism started to waver. This felt too real. They approached an old operating table in the center of the room. The cry grew louder and more anguished. "Jeff, this is getting weird. Maybe we should leave," Kevin suggested. But Jeff was determined. He moved closer to the table, his camera focused on it. "We're about to catch something amazing," he whispered. And that's when the lights went out completely. Panic set in as they fumbled to turn on their flashlights. Suddenly, Jeff's camera started glitching. He banged it against his hand, trying to fix it, when the cries turned into laughter. Sinister, mocking laughter.